Let's talk about a young lady who I watch, how she quit her software engineering job. Young lady, talented software engineer who worked for Google. I remember back in 2019 or 2018 when she blew up on YouTube as a software engineer. Her name is Bacola. And she's talking about how she just quit her job at Google and why she did it. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm going to listen to it with you guys right now. Let's check it out, guys.
Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm quitting my job. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I've wanted to do it for a while.
Go ahead and subscribe to her, by the way. If you guys aren't subscribed to her, I'm already subscribed to her. I've been subscribed to her for a very long time because when I started YouTube, she was an inspiration for me because she was a software engineer. That's where I started my career, right? But back in 2016, I wasn't making content and YouTube wasn't as big as it was. She blew up because she made content about being a programmer. Not only that, she's a attractive young lady, and she was on the CNBC Make It as well too, talking about how she makes $210,000 in New York, and this was back in 2018, 2019, guys. This girl was getting to the money a long time ago. You think she's on YouTube talking about the blind man that don't exist, right? The guy that's holding you back? You think she's on YouTube talking about somebody who doesn't help her get to the money? No, she probably comes across it, but I'm sure she doesn't focus on it. She focuses on getting to the money. And that's why she's in this position to be able to quit her job at a place like Google, because she's built a brand, she's built her own side hustle, and she's making the money. Let's hear it from her.
Wow, now. I actually tried to do it like 6 months ago, but I was a little too scared. But now savings are good. I have a plan. So I'm gonna quit my job. I have my meeting with my boss. I'm a little bit nervous, but it's gonna be okay. I have my notice of resignation ready to go. So yeah, let's quit our job.
Girl says she's made enough money to where she can just quit her job. Isn't that a good position to be in? Worked in corporate for a good amount of time. That is a fantastic place to be in. That's where many of us want to be, where we don't have to worry about being and staying into corporate anymore, right? Some people want to be there. I love corporate. I gotta say that. I love the roles that I am in. I love the people that I work with. But maybe one day that'll be a path for me. Who knows? Who knows?
Hi, how are you?
You scared? You scared to do it?
It was a little awkward, but I did it.
Oh.
Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Bacola and I'm currently unemployed.
Man.
Anyways, as you can see from my last video, I put in my 2 weeks notice. I quit my job at Google, and y'all, it was a very, very difficult decision to make. I felt like I was between a rock and a hard place. Like, on one end, I had a great job, great pay, great coworkers, great manager, could work remotely, even work remotely abroad. Not often, but whenever I got my manager's approval. Literally nothing wrong with the job, right? But on the other hand, I was getting really burnt out. Like, you guys know I had a tough 2020, lost a family member, and 2021, 2022 were super difficult because I was really working 2 jobs. Like, I had my YouTube channel that I was dedicating 20 to 40 hours a week on, and then my day job, which is also like 40 hours a week as well. So
Check that out. Somebody like her, she wins in life because she focuses. She focuses on what she needs to focus on. She's an attractive woman. You can definitely tell she comes from a very good background. Great family. She said she spent 20 something hours on her YouTube channel in a week. Okay? She spent 40 plus hours working her corporate job per week. She's focused. She's focused. Now she has the money to be able to take risk, more risk, quit, invest all of her time into ultimately what it is that she wants to do, right? I was talking to Mr. Dresso, who we had on the channel the other day, and he was talking about how his life changed because he was laid off, right? And he just said, Antoine, you know, I woke up every single day committing my life to this company, what I loved. And when that's taken away from you, it hurts. But one thing that I can say I did that was right was build a brand for myself, build a way to an opportunity for him to make additional money in his life, right? That's what he did. So when he was let go, he was able to sustain the lifestyle that he has, or he had. It was only because he built a brand for himself. She did the same thing, being focused, being committed. Continue to hear from her.
I was was putting a lot of energy into content creation, into my current job, and it was burning me out. And also with my day job, I felt like I wasn't really gaining the skill set that I wanted to gain. So as you can see, it was really difficult. And for 6 months, I went back and forth. Should I quit? Should I not quit? Like, what should I do? I truly was confused. And I will say now I'm still confused, but I was truly confused. Should I quit Google? Should I quit YouTube? Should I quit Google and YouTube and take a break? What should I do? I had no idea. After a lot of reflection, I decided I'm just gonna quit Google. And obviously it's not an easy decision to make. I'm someone who doesn't like uncertainty. I hate taking risks, hate taking paths that are not clear cuts, as you guys can probably tell. Not a risk taker at all, to be honest. But
I love that.
What? Life is short. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to take a risk. So I'm taking this time off. It's gonna be.
And guess what, guys? It's not like she can't go back. Man, she's a high performer. What's up, Ladder Climbers? This is Antoine Wade. I wanted to interrupt this video to talk to you guys about Course Careers. Course Careers is the place that you guys need to go if you have a high interest into tech sales. They will help you gain the skills that you need so that you can enter the tech sales world to make a whole bunch of money. Tech sales salaries early on is about $60,000, guys. That's a good salary. And with OTEs, you can make anywhere from $85,000 to $90,000. If you have an interest in tech sales, check out Course Careers, link in the description. And don't forget to use Antoine50 so that you can get a $50 discount off of Course Careers. See you guys in tech sales. It's not like she can't go back. That's the thing as well too, guys, right? Like, that's what we talk about on this channel. Position yourself. Talk about your results. Go out on your own when you want to. And ultimately, if you want to take a break, you can do so because you have you're in a monetary position to be able to do it. But also, if you want to go back, I'm sure you can go back because you don't have all this negative stuff that's out there that people don't want to hire. You've built the great relationships. You are highly skilled. So she wanted to go back to the workforce. Any company would hire her. Look at her. Attractive, smart, presents herself very well. This is the kind of girl that when my son was of her age and brought her home, I'd be like, yep. Absolutely. That's one to keep. For you guys who are single, kind of girls that you should be looking for. Smart, get into the bag, head on right. She riding down her own little road, not looking at anything else. Had in her mind that, you know what, maybe it's time for me to just back off. Kind of burned out a little bit, you know? Kind of burnt out. Work gets hard. Life gets hard. Maybe I just need to take a break. She's taking a break. She's able to do it.
About 6 months to a year, I will be creating content, but I'm taking it more as a sabbatical year for myself to just, focus on my wellness, do some content creation, and figure out what I want to do as my next step. And even though it's a scary decision to make, life is short. You got to take some risks in life. You got to take time to rest too. So yeah, basically, I feel like ultimately it's definitely the right decision, but I just want to tell you guys, I hope this is not tone deaf with what is happening in the industry, and I'll let you know after 6 months like what eventually I decide to do, if I decide to go back to a job or if I decide to just do content creation full time. I really still want to somehow infuse my just really gain in my technical skills. I'm planning to do so many different things. Sorry this sounds pretty rambly, but I'm planning to do so many things during my time off. Planning to travel, planning to maybe even take some college classes, obviously do content creation.
She wouldn't be able to do any of that stuff if she didn't have the money, guys. She wouldn't be able to do any of that stuff if she wasn't in the financial position to be able to do such a thing. She was a high earner for a very long time. I want you guys to get here. I really do want you guys to get here where you can have that ability to do that, because many of you can't. You can't. And with me being a little bit older, it's harder, right? Because I have the wife, I have the kids. But for many of you guys who are a lot younger, my brother Jason, my brother Akira, get to the money now. Focus now so that when you want to take that break, you can do that. I was talking to Josh Madakar, worked for Microsoft for a very long time. One of the best cybersecurity YouTubers out there. Guess what he did? No longer at Microsoft because platform, making the money that he can make right now. Said, you know what? Don't want to do this right now anymore. But he has the money to be able to support the lifestyle that he has. And he's only able to do that by working alongside his corporate role to build up something for years so that he can eventually say, you know what, if I don't want to do this anymore, I don't have to. If I don't want a capped salary anymore, I don't have to, right? And that's what she's been able to do as well too. I'm sure her salary is uncapped. Now, probably has brand deals because obviously she's attractive. She doesn't talk about the garbage, sponsorships, courses, helping people get to or become better at software engineering. And guess what? What's on top of that, she talked about improving her technical skills. She's going to document that journey as well too, which ultimately is going to pay her more because she's going to put that into her content creation. It's also going to bring more people towards her. Positive stuff, guys. You may not think that it's worth a lot, but it is. It's attractive. It's very attractive. It's helpful. It's what's needed in this world. It's why you can make a lot of money in this space. It's why you can make a lot of money in this space. More than what you're making in your corporate role if you do it right. Talking about things that actually moves the needle in people's lives, not the stuff that distracts people, okay?
Rest a lot, which I really need. And yeah, that's kind of like a summary of everything I'm planning to do. But it is definitely a difficult decision, especially now with the market being very tumultuous. It's a very difficult decision to leave your job, but yeah, I decided to do it. So let's go back into the office and wrap up my last 3 days of work and my last final days at Google. So it's officially my last week at Google. For the past couple weeks, I've been visiting other coworkers, networking with people, connecting with people before I left. And for these next 3 days, I'm gonna be basically exploring the different offices. Starting first with the Hudson Yards office. I've never been to this office before. I think it's where mostly marketing people sit. And they have 3 different cafes there, so we're gonna go and check it out for the first time. So let's head into the office.
She's on her way out, guys. And guess what? She's now giving you guys the inside scoop with something that she didn't do before while she was working there. Don't videotape your office while you're working at the company, guys. That's what happened to a lot of people back in the tech space. They literally got fired because they want to go into the office, show all the perks that these tech companies are giving you, recording you and not doing any work. She's now going to show what it's like because she's on her way out the door.
My last few days, I literally had one goal. Outside of doing tasks to exit the company, my goal was to visit every cafe Google had to offer, and currently Google has over 15 cafes. Let's see if we can visit them all.
She said she wants to eat.
First at this lunch spot, which is very French inspired. I love the decor. It's a French style cafe with a lot of bread. If you know me, I love bread. It had a lot of cute French desserts, and I ended up getting the salmon, and it was really good.
Now, I must say, Google's going to be cutting back on their office hours and obviously the cafe, the times that it's actually open and so forth. We're going to fast forward through this because all she's going to be doing eating now, right? Showing us what the cafes look like. But ultimately, I just wanted to share that with you guys because she did it right. She did it right. Young lady got to the money and just said she wanted to put the deuces up. Any of you guys want to be in that position? The only way you're going to get into that position is if you focus, you build a brand, you start today, and you get it done.